Black Myth: Wukong, a 2024 review. 2024 has been a monumental year for gaming, and at the heart of this surge is one of the most anticipated titles in recent history, Black Myth: Wukong. Developed by Chinese studio Game Science, this action RPG has been making waves since its initial reveal. Based on the legendary tale Journey to the West, the game offers players a rich narrative grounded in Chinese mythology. But how well does this mythological epic translate into the gaming world? Let's delve into the world of Black Myth: Wukong and see if it truly lives up to the hype. From the moment the game begins, you're plunged into a world of mystical creatures, ancient powers, and gripping storytelling. Black Myth: Wukong masterfully reimagines the tale of the Monkey King, weaving a deep, emotional narrative. The developers have taken the well-known story and added layers of complexity, making it feel fresh even for those familiar with Journey to the West. What truly stands out is the world building. Game Science has crafted a visually stunning world that feels alive with history and culture. The landscape is filled with ethereal forests, sprawling mountains, and dark, foreboding temples. Every location feels distinct, with its own lore and challenges. You'll encounter everything from towering demons to mischievous spirits, all intricately designed to draw you deeper into this mystical realm. The environment isn't just a backdrop, it's a character in itself, full of hidden stories and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Visually, Black Myth: Wukong is nothing short of breathtaking. 2024 has seen a rise in games that push the boundaries of what next-gen consoles and PCs can do, and this game is no exception. The attention to detail is astounding, from the shimmering of Wukong's fur under the light to the subtle shifts in the environment during combat. Each boss and enemy is meticulously designed, bringing a sense of awe and terror when they appear on screen. The game's use of Unreal Engine 5 shines in its dynamic lighting, realistic textures, and fluid animations. The combat sequences feel cinematic, with particle effects that make every clash of weapons or use of magic feel impactful. And let's not forget the environments. They are sprawling, yet intimate, teeming with both natural beauty and mythical danger. But all these visuals would be meaningless if the gameplay didn't hold up, right? Thankfully, Black Myth: Wukong delivers a combat system that is both deep and exhilarating. As Wukong, players can transform into different creatures, each with unique abilities, offering a variety of ways to tackle enemies. This transformation mechanic adds a layer of strategy to the game, allowing players to adapt to different combat scenarios dynamically. The game's combat is fluid and fast-paced, drawing clear inspiration from the Souls-born genre while maintaining its own identity. Combat is punishing but fair. Every enemy encounter requires thought and precision, rewarding skillful play while punishing recklessness. Boss fights, in particular, stand out. They're grand, daunting, and often leave you in awe of the sheer scale and detail of the creatures you face. From a technical standpoint, dodging, parrying, and countering are essential skills that you must master to survive. However, one of the most refreshing aspects of the game is the variety in combat approaches. You're not limited to just brute strength. Wukong's ability to manipulate the elements and his iconic staff, which can change size and shape, opens up countless possibilities. Whether you're overwhelming enemies with rapid strikes, summoning the elements, or using trickery and stealth, the game encourages experimentation. Wukong's character progression is another highlight. As you progress through the game, you unlock new abilities and transformations that make you feel increasingly powerful, but the game smartly balances this by scaling the difficulty of enemies. It never feels like you've outgrown the world or its challenges. The sense of progression is steady, keeping the experience engaging from start to finish. Wukong himself is brought to life with intricate detail, not just visually but emotionally. He's more than just a powerful warrior. He's a character filled with flaws, hopes, and ambitions. You'll experience his journey of growth, from defiant trickster to legendary hero, and it's hard not to get emotionally invested in his tale. Sound plays an equally crucial role in Black Myth: Wukong. The audio design is meticulous, from the subtle rustling of leaves to the booming roars of bosses. Every action, every spell, and every footstep feels crisp and immersive, drawing you deeper into the experience. The soundtrack complements the game perfectly, blending traditional Chinese instruments with modern orchestral elements. Each area and encounter has its own unique musical identity, enhancing the emotional weight of key moments. The haunting melodies during boss fights, in particular, heighten the tension, making these encounters feel even more dramatic. As remarkable as Black Myth, Wukong is, it's not without its challenges. One of the most frequent criticisms is its steep difficulty curve. While fans of the Souls-born genre will feel right at home, more casual players might find the game's punishing combat mechanics intimidating. Some players may feel a bit overwhelmed by the depth of the combat system, especially early on. Additionally, there have been occasional performance issues, particularly on older consoles. While the game is stunning on high-end PCs and next-gen consoles, some players have reported frame rate drops during particularly intense battles or in densely populated environments. However, it's important to note that the developers are actively working on patches to address these issues. Black Myth, Wukong is a triumph of modern gaming, a breathtaking fusion of storytelling, combat, and visual artistry. It's a game that not only respects the rich cultural lore it draws from but also sets a new standard for action RPGs in 2024. With its fluid combat, stunning graphics, and deep narrative, it stands out as a must-play for fans of the genre. Despite its challenges, it's a game that rewards persistence and skill, offering an experience that is both emotionally and visually captivating. If you're ready to immerse yourself in a world of myth, magic, and high-stakes combat, Black Myth, Wukong is a journey worth taking. In 2024, few games can claim to match its level of ambition or execution.